Multicam vehicle med bags. Typhon red thread vehicle med bags. Black vehicle med bags. Multicam black red thread red zipper vehicle med bags. Coyote vehicle med bags. Typhon vehicle med bags. Those are all online. If you order these tonight, they will ship Monday morning. There's still a few AKM4 micros there in Woodland. Stacked micros, multicam black. Lever gun chest rigs, multicam black. These are also right hand AKM4 micros, multicam black. Multicam tool aprons. And then we've got all kinds. We got a few day packs up there. We have quite a few left hand options. All those tool bags you guys saw last week, there you go. That's what's left. Out of all those tool bags, I see 5. Only 5 left. So if you were waiting, you're too late. Josh Winning, what's up, man? Empty, what's going on, buddy? How are you? How are you? How are you? Just came inside, took a shower, soaking wet, pulled weeds for about the last 90 minutes. Big difference. Very visible difference. Very visible. This shirt is available right here. Not my design, but we bought a bunch of them, and they are available. They will ship Monday. This is not an SOE shirt. It is not printed through our normal printer. Tiger Paw, what's up? How are you? However, the shirt is pretty cool. It was cool enough that I bought a bunch of them. Chuck Peoples, how are you? Like the olive color? Yeah, the color's pretty decent. I like the design. It's funny, dudes are like, well, if you change it to this. Well, if you want it changed to this, how come you didn't fucking make it yourself? Toiletry bags, multicam black red thread. Spent mag pouches, black. Tear off med pouches, the full size, Typhon. I think those are on the email tonight. We also have on the way Typhon red thread coming. Don't know if those are on the email or not. Haven't even seen the email myself. A bunch more Typhon. These are just waiting to get edge taped. These will be done tomorrow, Friday morning. Another batch of spent mags. Not sure what kind those are. The giant super kit bags are starting Monday. These are more of those mesh tear off med pouches, the big ones. Davenport, what's up? Amanda, I see you're on here. Kirby, what's going on? Ryan Ray, how are you? Gary Farron, what's going on? Farron. Man, Jeremy did carnitas for lunch today. Very good. And I said, I want some of them hot carrots, right? He made them a little bit hot. My lips are burning right now. I just ate some of those carnitas and some of those hot carrots and pickled onions. Super Mog. I forgot we named him that. I forgot I put that name on there. Super Maga. Magalicious. Trump was all over television today. He's on right now, as a matter of fact. Chuck Peoples, liked and shared twice. I appreciate you, man. Did you get the oven working? Josh, so it's a thermocoupler. We ordered it from Webstaurant. So hopefully it'll be here Monday or Tuesday. So it's working. It's just that that is not working, right? The top is working. The oven is not working. Drive Strength. What's up, man? Drive Strength. Where are you located? You a trainer? Are you a gym? Are you a manufacturer? What do you do? If you guys ever start a business page, like on Instagram, you will be amazed at how many people out of the blue follow you from Pakistan and India and shit, and then want to sell you martial arts stuff and gis and all kinds of stuff. So I thought that mark right there, the purple one's obviously ours, but I thought that black mark was ours also, and it's not. It's actually on the material. Scott Meyer, more woodland item. Yeah, we've been building some woodland stuff. We had a bunch of woodland for a while, and we were low on other materials also, so we ran quite a bit of woodland. But as you see, these rigs here in woodland have been sitting here for a couple of weeks, so woodland will probably be coming to a speeding halt. I've also got woodland bags. It's like I have woodland sitting here, and when shit sits here, we stop making it. 10 quarts green beans this evening. Presto digital canner makes things so easy. Can and do other things at the same time. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Got the large tool bag today. As I was loading it up, my dad saw it and dumped my stuff out and said, "Thanks. I'll never see the bag again." Jay, right on, man. Right on. I have 5 of left, right? I have 5 remaining. Well, that's what's sitting here. I mean, it's highly possible people bought all of those tonight, but the inventory will be correct online. If you can order a large tool bag, it will ship to you Monday morning. John Witherspoon, good to see you today, man. Oh, that's what you said too. Good seeing you. Right on. Upstate New York, worked as a retailer and for a manufacturer in the fitness business. In the mattress business now. Right on. Right on. You get hit up for discount bulk custom patches from dudes in Pakistan weekly. Yeah, all the time, man. All the time. And it's crazy, right? When they send you, they'll send you samples of your shit. And if you look through the stuff their past customers, they have you as a past customer. Like they have my fucking designs already on their website. Tactical Midget, what's up? Tactical Midget. Who are you? I don't know who you are. Cool name. Yo, babe. Are you the Tactical Midget? Is that your other page? No. No, that's not you?
I would never play
It's Chris Sufana.
Oh.
So it's definitely not a pornography. It's not a porn midget. What up, Chris? How are you? Now I know who you are. Holy shit, it's hot out here. Byron Roberts, what's up? Okay, so 29 of you on here. I need you to do your part now. I need you to back out. Just hit that back arrow. And I need you to hit that thumbs up. That number should be higher than the current viewer because a lot of people come online and then duck out. So a lot of those thumbs ups are not people that are even on this page currently. So I need you to hit that thumbs up and then leave some comments. What do you want to discuss? What do you want to talk about? I promise you, I have fucking hundreds of things that I can do at 9 o'clock on a Friday night. Not walk around in circles in my shop. I get to do that all the time. So we can talk, we can have a conversation, but I cannot do it by myself. Come on, yeah. I think we put up 3 videos today. Panic Prepper video went up. There is a private video. If you're a member on this page, there is a private video that will be published tomorrow, so make sure to look for that. Also, if you're a member, you seem to get notifications better, and you know when we are online. You also seem to get an email when we post a video. All the people who are members now, not a lot of comments on your post yesterday. Yeah, it's a trip, isn't it? It's a trip. What that tells me is we give them too much access. That means we need to stop doing live videos is what that tells me. Glad it's Friday. Do have to get up early and run water through, but I like irrigating when I get water. Right, man, I bet. Collected 3 eggs, made my first dozen. I saw that, Ryan. I saw that. Do you have a different kind of bird, or do you just have a bird that's squirting out little eggs? I saw that one of them was much smaller. Mick family, what's up? I didn't get a chance to get your place on alumni weekend. Was supposed to get there around noon. Chris, yeah, I saw that, man. No worries. No worries. I promise you the next time you're here, I will be doing the exact same thing. So, no worries. I seem to have a thing of pressure canned chicken here. Still don't get notification even as a member of social media hates me. Yeah, something's up, Jeremy. You not getting notifications is going to be your email server. It's whatever you're using for email. Go in, search, find an email from us, hit the gold star, hit the approve button, whatever it is. You need to move it into your primary or important folder. Or right click and then set a rule and then create a rule for it. Are you going to start hatching your own birds at some point? We are. Yeah, we certainly are. We're going to at least have the capability to do it, right? Whether we will actually do it for a prolonged amount of time, I definitely want to have the capability. I set up several of secluded flocks that I'm about to divide up. So I've got a small flock of barred rocks, and I have a small flock of Brahmas, and I have a small flock of Astrolarps. So I'm going to keep those secluded away from everything else so that we know when we hatch those fertilized eggs, we know exactly what those are. And then also we brought those in. I also brought in cinnamons and something else. I don't remember what else. There's something else out there. When they started talking avian bird flu and no availability, and all these farms were killing off all their birds, I wanted to have something that didn't have aerial access and was completely isolated from my other birds. So if we did in fact start seeing sick birds and needed to cull them, or that whole flock, I had individual isolated flocks. So yeah, we will bring in a commercial incubator. Cody has an incubator right now, but I'm going to bring in something more commercial. Making plans to start that next year. Also keep breeding my Brahmas right on. Oh, that's what I have. I have a small flock of white Brahmas and a small flock of black Brahmas. So there's probably 12 to 18 in each of those flocks. And I currently have 2 roosters for each. So I got to figure out which ones I'm going to keep. I might even keep a separate, an extra pen of each just to have 2 roosters and give them a couple girls. No idea how, but got to get out of California. Yeah, you do, buddy. You do. I don't see how much custom patches cost to make, but I would buy an SOE members only patch. You might see that, right? We want to give more value to the membership. We're doing specific videos that are members only. And I was talking to Jack Spirko today and Nicole, and I said, hey, our iPhone users can't join. And Nicole came back with something that, and what it is Apple told YouTube, Apple made some demands on YouTube, and YouTube told them to fuck off. So that's why you guys are having such a problem joining. There's just shit that doesn't fucking work, functions that don't work. And Jack said, I don't mess with it. I do Patreon. So we might have to just switch to Patreon in addition or something. I have Patreon set up already. We just haven't populated it. Drive Strength, thanks for joining, man. Thanks for becoming a family member. It's only $1, guys. It's $1. For $1, you get notifications. You also get access to private videos. And I'll tell you, those private videos are not anything groundbreaking, but they are content that we're not putting public. And basically what it is when we record Panic Prepper video when we record videos out in the outbuilding. Like today, the Panic Prepper video was what, 4 minutes? We shot 3 hours of content today. So those behind the scene and their conversations and their outtakes and their all kinds of stuff, that's the video you get. And then we also did one today, members only, earlier this week. We said, hey, we're going to do a video and answer questions. What questions do you have? I think there was 12 questions, so we answered those questions. That's membership only. It's $1. It costs $1. So, Chris, what's up, man? Good to see you today. Could do a member-only challenge. We could do a lot of shit, Jay. We could do a patch. We can do stickers. We can give members only first dibs on items, right? So it's a smaller group, a smaller pool that has access. We could do specific colors. There's other gear companies where you buy a membership, and I think it's $30 a year, and then you get access to certain items that they build. And just weird color schemes. Hatching Our Own has shown better temperament. Oh, that, I guess they're going to re-author that. Just got to a PC and laptop, and you can sign up there, and the membership will show on the phone. Got it. Thank you for that info. Tell Amanda thanks for the info on the doctor today. Right on. I think we're talking hormone replacement. Can you send me the the Hashur that is still up and running? Can you send me the... John, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. I don't know what that's supposed to say. I don't know how much custom patch I've got. There we go. So I have a couple patches coming too. We're doing one right now. Somebody sent me a patch, a picture of an SOE patch, and it's the colors of G.I. Joe. And I didn't make that patch. That's not me. I don't know what that SOE stands for. I don't know where the patch came from. But we have one being made. We're doing one. It's a small Ranger Eye 2-inch PVC patch. We are also going to do a shirt with that logo. It says SOE, and it looks like G.I. Joe. And it will say, knowing is half the battle, question mark. No battle is won without action. Something to that effect, right? We're going to add to that slogan a little bit. And then there is a 2-inch PVC patch coming. I've also got another one that's coming that says, don't monkeypox me, bro. And it's a cartoon monkey poking a dude in his asshole. He's wearing clothes. But that's what that is. Here's to smash the light. Tay Jones, welcome, man. Nevada is next to Cali. Oh, you're saying escape to California? Escape to Nevada? We've had better temperament in our hatchlings, right on, from your own breeding program. Going to get a couple years experience in my new position, and I'm going to start looking for something out there, closer to Nashville, but not Nashville. That's a lot. You have a lot of options there, man. That's a good direction. I dig the behind the scenes conversation. Scott, I think there's value in it, right? The behind the scenes conversation. You find out the details. You hear things other people don't hear. We kind of talk a little more freely. Not that I don't, talk pretty freely anyways. There's just more. It's more off topic. We go in different directions and then circle back kind of to, it's just us talking. Place to order chickens. John, send me an email or something, and I'll try to find the one I ordered from. I was at Tractor Supply last night in Jackson, and they had chickens that actually look good. So Tractor Supply still has chickens. I have a lot of chickens here right now from Tractor Supply that haven't even started laying yet. So, I mean, I buy Tractor Supply chickens every year. Helps break up the monotony of long days, right on. So I think we're going to start taking a bunch of the longer conversation also, and then upload it as a podcast and kind of get back to loading content to podcast. Yoder, what's up? All right, guys, I got 48 people on here. Super low number for a Friday night. I need you to back out and hit the thumbs up. That thumbs up number should always be higher than the current viewing number, because people come on for a few minutes, hit thumbs up, and leave. I guarantee that out of those 31 thumbs up, 15 of those guys aren't even on here. So you guys got to, you're not paying anything for this. We're having a conversation literally about anything you want. I need you to do the free thing. Tractor Supply here had new chicks come in yesterday. Chuck Peoples, good information, man. Yeah, these birds looked fresh. They looked good. I like to go into Tractor Supply and I'm like, I will buy all of your chickens. I just have too many chickens right now. And I got to, it's not that I have too many chickens. I have too many chickens for how I have them set up right now. Share it. Also takes 5 seconds to like and share. Chuck, man, I appreciate you, dude. It makes the biggest difference, right? When you take that and share that in our private groups, when you take that and share it to just a friend that would be interested, that's how new people find us. That's how we grow the community. One of the questions in the private group today was, you know, you've done such a good job setting up community. How do you do that? What do you think was most important, right? And we went into that for, I don't know, probably 10 minutes. I don't know how long that video is, but I'll bet it's an hour and a half. I'll bet it's 90 minutes. Have you noticed an increase in likes or interactions on Instagram when you post Reels over pic? Yes. Yeah, Reels is where it's at. TikTok is where it's at. I definitely get more views on Reels than I do on posts. But if your post is over like a few minutes, it has to be a post and not a reel. That's why my 4 a.m. videos are not Reels. But yeah, you do. And people swipe through there, those Reels. And they've changed the way they do music. Like music I used to be able to use, I can no longer use. It's just been removed from my catalog. Joseph Frazier, how are you? John, what do you think about Knoxville? Looks like I have a possible opportunity there and ready to get out of New York. So my cousin lives in Knoxville. I like Knoxville. There's a lot of old abandoned buildings. It's kind of an older town. They have definitely put a lot of money in there. I know a lady that owns the largest piece of commercial real estate that is available there right now. She owns a lot of stuff. There's a place called the Knoxville Yacht Club. There's cool stuff there. I like Knoxville. Podcasts are nice during the day when there's work to be done. The thing I like about podcasts is when I don't have signal enough outside to get like YouTube to run, I can already have the podcast downloaded so I can listen to it when I have zero signal. What do you think about those metal Just Right fuel cans, the big round ones? I haven't ever used them, and what you're talking about doesn't really pop into my head right now. So I really couldn't give you a real answer on them. I don't know. Any horizontal tear-off meds in stock, multicam black? So I don't, and here's what I do have. I have multicam black ones. You order vertical, and then you put in notes that you want it to be horizontal, and we take the vertical panel off, and we put a horizontal panel on. So the answer is, well, the answer is no, it is also yes. So there are multicam black vertical med pouches, and here are the panels that make them horizontal. So you just order a vertical and you put in notes that you want it to be horizontal. And I'm pretty sure it says that on the website. And that's how you do that. That way we don't have to allocate half of these to vertical and half to horizontal. Tennessee is old. The amount of cemeteries I've seen driving from Nashville to Camden is astonishing. Yeah. And we have 1800s people that died in the 1800s buried in a lot of those cemeteries. Yeah, they sure are. And there's a lot you don't see too. You really see them when the leaves fall off. And a lot of them have to remain public access. So there's a lot of trails you can go down because there is a cemetery. You can do a lot of off-roading in that manner. TechMed Solutions, Olis Bandage, also on Amazon, Olis Bandage. Oh, you're answering somebody. Hard time finding compression bandage. I see what you're saying there. red med bags sell out fast? Caswell. I don't know the answer to that. I don't even see red med bags. Did we have them yesterday? I think we had them, right? Yeah, I guess they did sell out. Am I coming to Vegas anytime? No, I have no plans to go to Vegas anytime soon. I need to get out there to see Chris Angel. We have a customer client that manages and curates his collection. He has a 30,000-foot building full of oddities, and we've been invited. There's a standing invitation to come out with some of my crew and meet Chris and do some of his shows and tour his private collection. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. It's not a priority with everything else we have going on. We're doing events here every quarter, so we're running an event here literally every 3 to 4 months. Last one had 650 some people here on the property. The one October 1st and 2nd, we're expecting 1,000 people. So when people come here, and we have, I would say 50% of our attendees have been to every one of our events. And that keeps growing. So that number will exponentially grow and keep coming back. So when they come here, I better have some evidence of success, right? Better have evidence of having done what I said I was going to do and progress and in stages of different development. So I really don't leave a lot. When I do, it's only for a day. Grabbed a bunch of Israeli bandages at Amazon. Just make sure, get the Percy brand. Huh. Chris Angel, man, I haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah. Got shipping on the red med bag today. Will be my second one, right on. Life Done Free. What's up, man? How are you? Anybody who doesn't know, you guys should check that YouTube channel out. A lot of value. Even if you're not a homesteader, whatever it is you're into. If you're watching me, you should check that man's channel out. Fuel cans are solid. They are spill proof. Got it. Those are the ones that have like the hinged spring-loaded cap on them. Some of the nicest cemeteries around here, you would never know they exist because they are so far off the beaten path. Yeah. There's an area between Fairview, Dixon, Centerville called Lyles, and Bon Aqua has a good rural area with minimal codes to start a homestead. Yes. Camden, if you're out of the city limits in Camden, where I am, we have no codes and no zoning. Life is free. That life, man. We were talking about that today, right? Somebody had asked me in a private group about building community, and I said, when we all come together, we don't care what walk of life you come from. We really don't even care what your political views are, because if you're here, you are here because we have something in common, and no matter which piece of that we have in common, it all falls under the umbrella of freedom, right? We are all chasing freedom and trying to be more and more free, thus meaning less reliant on the systems. And you don't have to jump in and have no electricity to start with and no water to start with, and you don't even have to plan to get to a point where you don't have it. But I think you would be foolish not to have a plan for not having it, right? It's just one step towards freedom, right? One more step today than yesterday, and one more step tomorrow than today. And that's your journey. That should be your journey in anything in life, right? To always be better, always achieve, just to hone your skills. But it all falls under the umbrella of freedom. GB, just sub to Life Done Free. You will like it, man. You will like it. When you go and when you consume his content, just make sure you give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. When you see something that resonates with you, that you feel is valuable, whether it's something that is entertaining, that he, said something funny or something educational, share that with somebody, right? Every one of us, when we're watching a video and we get value, we all know at least one person that is on that journey also. share that video and go, hey, check this out. And if you know your friend's like super busy or whatever and he won't watch the video, just tell him, hey, skip to minute 23. I want you to hear this. And I believe that if you listen at minute 23 for a couple minutes, I believe you'll watch the whole video. Like, tell them those things, right? And then while you're watching the video, I watch videos a lot when I'm on the treadmill. And I will scroll through, while I'm listening to the video, I will scroll through the comments. If there is anybody in the comments that you can add value to, that you can interact with, that's the actual answer to community, right? Helping people. If you do good shit, good people will show up and want to do good shit with you. Help those people, right? And if you want to get the attention of a YouTuber, get in his comments and start adding value to the other people. You will get their eyes, right? I have sent messages and I've commented, hey, I want you to come out to our event. I want to, get to know you. I want to be friends, whatever, right? You really want their attention? Add value to their subscribers. You will get their attention. They will recognize your name. And when they see you add a couple of comments that don't look like it's just for you to gain for yourself, but to actually help someone, they will look at your page. They will know who you are. Together's all we have left. I like it. And yeah, you are committed. Absolutely you are. You went offline. Anybody, did I go offline for anyone else? FIB new domestic terror watch list includes Punisher symbol. Yes, it does. All you need to know is that they put Mike on the terrorist watch list, right? Mike was a special forces dude. American contingency. Fieldcraft and survival. He's got several television shows. Mike does tons and tons of law enforcement, and they put him on the terrorist watch list. Just rebooted. Yeah, it must have been your internet there, buddy. Bobby Abner, what's up, man? The best system is like-minded neighbors. Yeah. Yeah. And you don't have to be like-minded on everything. And you don't have to wake everyone up either, right? The dude down the street that has a bunch of cows that you might need one of a year, right? You don't, if that dude ain't awake, if he's not wanting to have the conversation, don't force the conversation, right? Do good shit. Let them come to you, right? Hey, what can I do for you? And even if you don't need anything for that dude, and you see him out, hey, can I help you? Like if you're driving past, looks like he needs some assistance with something, needs help. Hey, we just moved in. I've got 3 boys. We've got a little bit of equipment. If we can ever do anything for you, please ask us. We would be happy to help you. We want to be friends, right? Tell them that. Say those words. Neighbor has a cow. Her name is Diane. Right on, Brian. Right on. Guess I'm on. I think we're all on the list, guys. I think we're all on the list. I think we're all on the list. You would be naive to think you weren't, and I think I'd be disappointed if I wasn't. Okay, guys, I think I'm about to get off of here. So take a few minutes. Last comments, last questions, any conversation that you want to have, any product you want to see that you're curious about. We'll go for another 5-10 minutes here, and then I'm going to shut this down. A lot of nonsense in the FBI symbols watch list. Fuck yes, there is. Don't be naive, though, right? There's a lot of videos of Ted Cruz grilling the FBI director or whoever the fuck that dude is, right? Don't think for 1 second the guys that in politics that appear to be on your side, they are not on your side. Even when they're talking about child, pedophilia rings and child sex slaves. That's why I'm so throttled back, right? Those words right there. Don't think just because they're putting on their dog and pony show on TV, those guys get on those same damn airplanes. Those guys are all part of Davos. They literally, if the world collapses, think about this. Everybody always says, well, who's they? Why would they want to ruin our economy? Why would they want to lower our class structure? Why would they want to tax us more? Why would they want to give us a poisonous, death shot, right? Because it doesn't affect them. When the general population does worse, Where do you think the money goes? That means they do better. It's just about separating class. This literally is the Hunger Games. And if you think anything else of it, you are very naive. Not my problem. I don't need to wake you up. But we are on my channel, so at the end of the day, when this video ends, you're going to know exactly what I think. Mike Glover, of all people, what have we come to? Yes, Cody. I have a kid that used to work for me, 7 deployment combat ranger, works for Mike right now. Hydration carriers in the works. Jay, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Job security for politicians, yeah. What are the med bags on the top of the wall looking for logical med bag? I don't have any, Bob. I have vehicle med bags and I have day packs. You could totally load a day pack up. You want medical backpacks? What color medical backpack you want? Well, I think we should probably run some of those. I don't think we've ever run woodland. I don't think we've ever run arid. I think those would both be pretty rad. Can't force people into things, but sometimes they'll come around. Even my wife asked how to go to the range with me last week. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. You don't force people to go to your church, right? You invite them to your church. And then you do a bunch of cool shit, and they come along, and then you don't ever ask them again. If they ever ask you about it, then you invite them, right? Hey, what are you doing Sunday? That's them asking you, right? Hey, what are you doing Sunday? Oh, I'm going to church. You don't have to. Like, you did your diligence. You can bring it up once a year or something, but you'll never win them when you hound them about it, right? You'll never win them. I would definitely like a Raid bladder carrier to go with the AKM4 I bought. Right on. Woodland. Well, you guys send me an email and say that. That'll give me something to print out. I can't tell you when it will happen. It will eventually happen, though. And when it does, you'll be on that list. Abner Wilson, what up? I bought an old helmet ballast with one of your white tags in it. When did you stop using? Oh, a long time ago, Clinton. That's an old helmet ballast. We have a bunch of helmet ballasts actually cut right now for old open orders. So we're filling up a ton of that shit. As we build all that stuff, that inventory is getting locked. You'll never be able to order it again unless we have it. Some people like that, and it sucks for a lot more people than the people that seem to like it. I've caught them in camera. I don't know what we're talking, midget. I'll take 4 in red. You want 4 red vehicle, 4 red large medical backpacks? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Send me a private message or an email or something so that I can put that through the printer. I don't know what we currently have for red, but I feel like we have some red, Cordura. Oh, UFOs, gotcha. Any visor covers in the future? Multicam black or gray? Yes, there will definitely be multicam black. Send me an email so I can print that out, and I'll give that to my guys, and then we will have conversations about that. On camera, look at my comment above about name. Gotcha. Are we making bolt bags? We owe some bolt bags. The mini pack does everything the bolt bag does. I really don't even know what the difference between the bolt bag and the difference is that the mini pack has a zippered flat pocket on the face, which holds a bunch of mags or tourniquets, whereas the bolt bag has pals on the face. Government is drawing Mike Glover into a huge legal battle so they can send him to the poorhouse. Maybe so, right? Maybe so. Alex Jones is going through court. It seems like anybody that says stuff they don't like, they have to punish them in a big public manner. I mean, he did work in, though. The prosecutor said, you keep saying the government's involved in pedophilia. And he said under oath, do you mean like Epstein did with the Clintons? Like, I think there's some zingers in there, for sure. I see UFOs all the time hunting with my night vision. Oh, yeah, gotcha. What would be the ballpark cost of a medical backpack? Mike, I don't know. You have to look online. I want to say they're $350. You guys also need to realize that stuff you have bought in the past, when we run it, the prices are going up. Like everything is increasing in price. I have stuff on the website that hasn't raised prices in 30 years, 20 years. We're raising the price of everything, and we're raising it almost every time we build it. So, disclosure. And believe me when I tell you, I don't care if you buy this. Like, I can't build enough shit. We can't. This stuff will be gone tomorrow, Monday. So, like, I don't ever tell you, hey, we're raising prices to pressure you. I really believe when you see companies come out and be like, hey, you better order this, we're raising prices. I feel like they're in financial problems and they're trying to get payroll together. I feel like it's always, why would you do that, right? Why would you tell them, hey, we're going to raise this, you better order these? That's not what I do. When people ask a question about product and they're like, basically convince me to buy this, I don't ever reply to those guys. There's dudes in the comments right now on social media posts today. I don't reply to them. Like, I don't need to convince you to buy it, because while you were asking 3 questions in a row about it, fucking 10 other dudes bought what you were fucking blabbering about. And dark brown, Life Done Free. We just bought a shitload, I mean like thousands of yards of Carhartt brown, and I want to say it's kind of a dark brown. So I guess the mill, that a lot of times mills will run big runs of stuff, and then you take reoccurring monthly orders. But whatever it was, Carhartt must have stopped ordering it, because we bought it, I mean, dirt cheap. Like, we bought it to cut up and put inside as extra liner where you wouldn't even see it. So we might be doing some stuff in brown. Davis had 2 channel strikes on YouTube in the last 3 weeks. You might be dethroned as the limit suppressed guy. I wonder, what did they ding him for? And also, put up his channel. Some of these guys will follow his channel. We can get him a few followers out of this video here right now. Evil doers love a backpack. 8 Bear Adventures. Check him out. Those are some good kids right there. When people are like, can I bring my kids? I'm like, no, you can't bring your kids. If you got to ask me if you can bring your kids, everything here will kill them, cut them, make the blood come out of them. Like, this is not a place for kids. If you have kids and you're praised by your kids, if you have kids, homeschool kids a lot of time, right? Great kids, right? You know if you can bring your kids. If you have to ask me, no, you can't bring your kids. There's no orgy going on here. There is nothing that's not really family friendly other than me. So, I mean, if you watch my content and you don't mind your kids being around, but if your kids are bouncing off the walls, licking my windows, climbing on my gym equipment, you know, trying to lift weight where it's going to crush their hands, like sticking their hands in animal cages that will maul them, like, your kids don't belong here, right? If your kids are out, like, picking up rocks and trying to chew them and cracking their teeth, those kids probably don't belong here. But if you have kids, you know whether your kids can come here or not. Banned for child safety. Holy shit. Banned for child safety. Wow. I had to create a new account after getting shadow banned for warning people about the text me you won a prize scammers. They ban me, but the scammers have free reign. Jack, don't get me started on that. We post 5 videos a day to YouTube. And immediately when my videos go live, I get 3 notifications of comments, and it's porn spammers with active links. YouTube is allowing it. YouTube could easily knock that shit out. That tells me YouTube is being paid for that shit somehow. I almost let my kid get a tattoo at your shop. My kid did get tattoos at my shop. Jack Johnson. Yeah, it's nuts, man. He was shooting an AT-15, like an AR-15. We switched from mid-tier betting to a luxury betting. Even with the craziness of the last 2 years, sales up 20%. If you build it, they will come. Drive strength. I say all the time, right? Capacity, right? I can only build so much stuff. So do I want my customers to be poor, or do I want to deal with wealthy people? Do I want to deal with high-end, more luxury, more boutique style customer? I only need 1,000 customers. I only need 1,000 true fans. Like, we are rapidly moving to a point where you won't type in my company name and find a website. It'll be a membership, and to be a new customer, you will have to be referred by an existing customer. And that's a double-edged sword. When you join our private group, and people, like, we used to let people just like recommend our group to their friends, right? If you recommend your friend to my group and he come in and acts a fool and we ban him, we ban you also. Like, so people really cut down the questionable entrance, right? If you won't co-sign this fool and there's not a repercussion for it, you know whether your friend has the potential to come in and cause problems. So that's just how we're doing things. I need 20 more employees. I can't get them. I don't have them. I've employed tons of people, and I'm in a very impoverished area. And I've spent the last 3 years designing my life so that I don't have to do this anymore. So the time we put in and the capacity that I have is going to go to a higher end customer. And that's just how it is. I don't have to do this anymore. It cost me $3,000 to turn the electricity, just to run the lights and air in this place every month, $3,000. And it's closer to $3,500, $4,000 now. If I just leave the lights off, I save $3,000. I own everything. Like, I don't have bills. I own all this motherfucker. I own everything. So when they started talking CUFIS and interstate commerce, and we were concerned they'd shut the mail down, we figured out how to live and still employ my employees by food production and farming and small scale agriculture. Like, we're set up and moving to the direction. If they turn our power off, we can still do and live at the level that we live. My kids probably have nightmares of moving wood chips. They will probably hate wood chippers for eternity. Mick family, I don't know who you are, but I have a ton of wood chips on this property here. Have you seen Andrew Tate guy? Thoughts if so? I have not seen Andrew Tate. I'm not sure who that is. A Carhartt colored backpack would be great for Gray Man. It would. I've got a few things that would work, right? I've got, and I really like dark brown with a little bit of blue trim on it. So this is obviously not dark brown. This is coyote brown here. I've got this coyote brown. I've got this navy blue. I bought a ton of LAPD blue, which is actually looks black. Even when we put it next to black, it looks black. But here's the brown I have, and it's you can't really tell how dark brown this is. Like, this is like dark brown. And I have a lot of this, I think. I've got foliage, which is, there's another thing of that black, that gray, or another thing of that brown. I'm not sure where they've set it all. We have a lot of it, though. And then I've got this LAPD blue, but I mean, it looks black. Like, I don't know that my girls can even tell the difference, because we cut it to use on the inside of black product. And if we accidentally put it on the outside, nobody would complain. But I do have some dark browns. I have some dark browns. If you build backpacks with brown, I'll buy one. If I build backpacks with brown, I will send one to you. We do a marijuana grow in the middle of the desert that paved its pathways for cars and carts on property with weed shake. They used over 10,000 pounds, 1,000 pounds of shake weed. Huh. I have nightmares about wood chips. All right, guys, I'm going to go have a margarita. And if you choose to do the same, I just want it to stick in your head. Every time you drink alcohol, you're poisoning yourself. And if you're at terms with that, if you're at peace with that, and then by all means, you're a grown man. You do whatever you want to do, or woman. I'm going to have a margarita. I'm going to put a computer in my lap. I'm going to download a bunch of video files and look through social media, answer some comments here and there, And past that, I don't know what we're doing this weekend. I pulled a ton of wheat. You want a grass to grow? Plant gravel. If you want a beautiful lawn, put gravel down first and try to keep grass out of it. It'll grow there. I pulled a lot of weeds tonight. All the animals are set up for tomorrow. Everything's staged. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. So whatever it is, it'll be cool though. If we leave this property, it'll be really cool. Not because we left the property, because I only leave the property to do really cool shit. I'm very at peace, and I have a ton of shit on this property to do that I got 6 months worth of entertainment here without even leaving here. And I hope that all of you can have that. And if you're not sure how to have that, ask me, ask Life Done Free. Come to an event. It doesn't even have to be my event. You want to meet people that do the things you want to do, go where those folks are. And October 1st and 2nd, there'll be about 1,000 of those people here at SOE. And I would love to meet you. And when I say that, I actually mean that, right? Like, come find me, tell me who you are, tell me the interactions we've had. People come here. People are weird. I'm weird. I'm sure that I'm weird. People come in here, and I don't know if they're starstruck or they're shy or whatever. It's very easy to speak over the internet. And people have lost communication skills. It's not called public speaking anymore. It's called public communication. And people communicate in different manners, right? Some people retain by reading, some retain by speaking, some retain by, moving around, talking with their hands, some retain by hearing. When you come here, a lot of people come in, they'll be here for 10, 15 minutes, and we just assume they're a customer or somebody in town for, one of the classes at TAC Response. And then they leave, and then in the evening, they're like, hey, it was nice to see you today. Had you told me that I communicate with you every evening on live feed, you'll get a very different experience here at the shop than if you just come in and don't announce who you are. I wish that everybody had to have like a badge when they came in here that is your avatar picture and your online name, because I recognize you as your online name. But if you come in here and you watch my videos and you know about all my oddities and stuff, and you know about all my animals and all the stuff I do, if you come in here and ask me about those things, you will get a very different interaction than if you just come in here as some dude off the street. So I want to meet you. All the people that come here, they want to meet you too. We want to build a relationship and have community, and then we want you to go out and do the same. I don't even care if you tell anybody about us. I want you to tell people about the skills and the knowledge you learned. I don't need credit for them. And I don't think anybody that comes here that you learn from, I think they would say the same. They just want to see you have freedom. And because it's contagious, because the more freedom you guys have, the more freedom we have. So you guys have a great night. I hope that you operate this weekend in a manner that have something to show for your weekend, right? When we have the conversation on Monday, hey, what'd you guys get done this weekend? I want you to have like a highlight reel, right? I want you to think like, when the music goes and it's like 20 pictures that just flash through. I want you to operate this weekend as though you're building those pictures. I want you to have something you're proud of. And then think about what's the thumbnail for that video, right? What's the one icing on the cake? What's the creme de la creme of your weekend, right? And if you're like, John, man, I'm exhausted and I'm sore and I'm tired and I need to sleep, I'm going to sit on the couch and watch TV. You're a grown-ass man. And if that's what you choose to do, I want you to live life on your terms, whatever that is. It doesn't have to be what I think you should do. You don't have to try to do what I do. I'm going to do what I do, and I'm going to have that out there, and you can use that as an example. You can do whatever you want to do. That's what I want you to take away from this. I want you to take away that you can do whatever you want. And more importantly, a lot of times on my day, I do what I want. But almost more importantly than doing what I want is I don't do shit I don't want to do. So design your life to be how you want it to be. If you got any value out of this tonight, entertain, educate, equip, right? Did I entertain you? Did I say something funny? Did I captivate your attention and hold your attention, right? Did I entertain you? Did you learn anything, right? Did I educate you? Did you learn anything? Do you have some knowledge that you're going to go look up? And a lot of times when I say things, I hope you question me. I hope you think I'm wrong. Because when you think I'm wrong, people will spend more effort to prove you wrong than to agree with you. And I hope that when you try to prove me wrong, you'll see that most of what I say is correct. And if it's not, tell me it's not. Change my mind. And then call to action. So here's your call to action. If you have any social media platform, if you speak to people, there should always be a call to action. Hey, go join my email list. Go join my text app. You do that by going to my website, soetacticalgear.com. Hold there for a couple seconds, a pop-up window will open. That's how you buy my stuff. You can go to my website, but you'll see that on my website, it's always sold out. We build stuff every day. We built all of this today. It sells out because the guys on my text app buy it immediately. I'm on social media. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. MeWe, Float, Getter, Locals, True Social, YouTube. I'm everywhere. TikTok. TikTok is the fastest growing social media platform there is. But John, the Chinese. I'm worried about my government. I'm not worried about the Chinese government. I'm worried about my government, who over 1 million times last year got information from Facebook and Instagram about its citizens. Not only did they get information, they got access to private messaging. So I need you to operate on social media or anywhere in life as though every keystroke you say and every word you speak, it's all in a database somewhere. And when they want you, they will assign a team of analysts that will find a reason to get a warrant against you. I need you to operate in that manner. And if your life isn't where it is, I need you to operate as though a film crew is following you around. What would you do? All these dudes that are like, I don't have time. Most dudes have 8 hours a day where they kind of sit and do nothing, right? Television or whatever, piddle around their house. But they don't have anything to show for it, right? What would you do if there was 2 dudes with cameras following you around every day? You would probably operate at a higher level. So I just want you to know, I don't care that you don't want to. If the answer is I don't want to, that's fine. But don't tell me you can't. Don't ever tell me you don't have time. You can say I don't want to do it, no problem. No problem. You're a grown-ass man. But if you want to do it, any person on here will help you figure out how to do it. You guys have a great night. If I can do anything for you, send me an email. If you ever email me about an order, find your confirmation email and just hit reply to that so I have all the information in one place. I'm going to go do some rad shit this weekend. I hope you guys do too.